Anyway, let me stop playing here. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work, health, and strength is good. Or excellent. What? What's up, gamers? Okay, listen up, you Starfield fans. Physical video games are dead. Listen to this. Says report. Walmart to dispose of physical copies of Starfield at behest of Microsoft Bethesda. Says at the behest of suppliers Bethesda and Microsoft, retailer Walmart will reportedly remove and dispose of all physical disc copies of Starfield tomorrow. Walmart has reportedly been ordered by game suppliers to dispose and or destroy all physical disc copies of Starfield. It says Starfield will reportedly be the initial first-party Xbox game to be removed from the sale at retailers, according to a new employee memo. Walmart will begin taking down physical disc-based versions of Starfield from store shelves and removing the product from sale. The mass delisting is reportedly at the behest of the game supplier, which is in case is Microsoft and or Bethesda Softworks ZeniMax Media. Then it says here, the memo, which has been corroborated by Deal's Metro Warrior 64, says that the retailer aimed to have all copies of Starfield removed from store shelves and processed by February 5th. The writing has been on the wall for physical media for a while now. Previously, reports said that retailer Walmart would stop selling physical Xbox games, possibly because the game didn't sell very much or because Microsoft wanted to help further an all-digital future for its Xbox game division. Then it says here, retailer Best Buy has also removed all physical DVDs and Blu-rays from its store shelves. Stores like Target have also reportedly reduced the size of its in-store Xbox stands. It says here, below is a copy of the memo that's been circulating. Remove and discard Starfield Xbox video games. On Monday, January 22nd, the Xbox Series X Starfield video game will be marked down to 3 cents to prepare for its disposal at store level. Thank you for helping process this item off your shelves. Products must be gathered and processed through claims by Monday, February 5th. A point of sale POS block will go into effect Monday, January 22nd. Suppliers is funding this action. Stores will not be charged for the pulled merchandise if processed by February 5th. Then it says on Monday, January 22nd, accept the markdown to 3 cents in the Me Walmart app availability price change. Use the Xbox Starfield on Hand's lookup tool to see how many units you have in store. Locate and remove inventory from sales floor and back room. Yeah. Video games, folks. Alright, here's another one for you. Opinion. Now is an opportune time to push digital-only games. Says, with the current inflation-driven economic landscape, consumers are trying to save money wherever possible, and this could bode well for digital gaming. Says, now is the opportune time for video game developers, publishers, and platform holders to push consumers even further towards digital gaming. Says here, with the help of the billion-dollar microtransaction market, digital has taken over gaming as the largest revenue-generating medium. Console makers like Sony and Microsoft have released digital-only systems to serve content subscription and serve directly to consumers digitally marketplace. Anyway, says here, keep going here. Says here, this upside for digital-only games is massive for those companies. Digital cuts a lot of costs, including manufacturing, shipping costs of discs themselves. The trend towards digital has been vastly accelerated on both the hardware and access front, with platform holders like Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft offering value oriented subscription to buffer and in Microsoft case overtake the traditional business of selling video games. Now publishers and developers have found a new way to exploit current market trends and further push consumer towards digital gaming. It says the tactic is pretty simple. Game makers are prepared to offer their titles at a lower price in exchange for the game being digital only. Games have become more expensive with Gen 9 consoles, and the MSRP of video games is currently at $69.99, a full $10 increase over the $59.99 price of Gen 8 console games. Then it says here, if a game is digital only, then the price typically drops by $20 to $49.99. We've seen a handful of digital-only games use this pricing, including Alan Wake 2, Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, and Hellblade, its upcoming release in May. Then it says here, this new standard pricing model is very much like streaming service, simultaneously raising the prices of their top subscription while offering new low-cost ad support tiers in the process. It's a pure price proposition that publishers are offering consumers. Give up physical products ownership in exchange for a lower price. The trend could work too, but it remains to be seen how well inflation-driven economics conditions have faced consumers to become very price conscious over recent years. And the new pricing strategy could make a significant impact on consumers' discretionary funds. With the interest rates still high and consumer goods price showing no signs of going down anytime soon, now seems like an opportune time for publishers, developers, and platform holders to attempt to capitalize on digital-only release as consumer push towards saving money across all dimensions of spending. And that's the end of both articles. Good article, Tweaktown. Both of them. So yeah. Digital is the future of video games. And it looks like that's where we're headed. I mean, we got all these storefronts, from Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Steam, Epic Store, GOG, all those storefronts. You can buy your games digitally, and they're trying to save money by not using physical copies. So, with you Starfield owners now is the time to get you a physical copy before they disappear. Because this is where the industry is looking. This is where the industry is heading. It's heading into a digital future. And, it's kind of like streaming, where the developers, platform holders, they see that they can make a profit during streaming. It's kind of like being in the music industry. So yeah, that's where we are. A digital future. Physical copies are going bye-bye. That's what it looks like right now. So Walmart, Best Buys are removing digital copies, or shrinking their digital. Removing physical copies, and shrinking them. Shrinking the size. So yeah. It could be a good. It could be a good thing. Plus we got hard drives. We got hard drives now up in the 30s and 20s, and we got solid state drives. We got SD cards now that can hold games. So yeah, the developers are trying to, find a way to make an extra penny. And you see, it looks like that's the road we're going to right now. It's an all digital future. So yeah. Now I mean, the times are changing. Yeah. So digital games it's where it's at. It's where like me, I have a Steam Deck, and I use I have a Steam Deck, and I've purchased some games on Steam, and I'm starting to like it. By the way, I mean, digital games, buying my game digitally versus having it physical. I mean, sure, you want to have some physical games to keep as a like a souvenir, or like a collection or a hobby or something like that. Digital games, one, it saves the developers money, but also it saves it helps gamers, who collect a lot of collect a lot of games, and it gives them more space to work. It gives them more space to work with versus like having a whole bunch of physical games just laying around there. So yeah. So digital is the way now. They've been talking about this for quite some time, and it looks like that's where we're going. Yeah. And you can see by the you can see by the storefronts that are up. The only thing I have against, like me, I still like having physical copies. I still do, of games. Still do. I don't trust, me personally, I'm not a big fan of, digital is cool. It's cool. It's a good option. But after my experience with Raiden Aces, on the Xbox 360, when I bought the digital copy, and then it disappeared without a trace, and then Microsoft didn't refund me from my purchase, or didn't even give me Raiden 4 instead. Digital is cool, but it's okay. But I still like physical copies of games, because when I first started playing video games, I played on arcade machine, pinball machines, but then before this internet stuff, I had a physical copy of a game. I had a little library, you could say, or a little archive, if you can put it like that. And I like, there were certain games I like to collect. But now to purchase games all digital, I think the industry should be, 50% physical. Like some games you make them digital, but some games you make them physical. That's my take on the whole thing. So yeah. But to make the industry all digital now, and then you throw Ubisoft comment into the mix about owning physical copies of games. Yeah. I think it should be, 50-50. We have a 50% of, like, we can purchase some games digitally, but the other 50% is like a physical. That's my take on the whole thing. So yeah. But other than that, man, it looks like the writing is on the wall. When it comes to video games now, Microsoft is looking to an all digital future, so Sony is following suit. putting some of their games on, putting their games on PC. Nintendo is doing the same. So yeah, it's all digital future, man. So gamers are now is the time to get your physical games before they disappear, you know, or get your physical DVDs before they're gone, you know, to where you got to buy them physical. If you got a collection of DVDs and Blu-rays that you like, go out and get them, you know. It might be Star Wars, it might be Star Trek, it might be Stargate, it might be Mission Impossible, it might be trying to think, it might be like the Bond movies, yeah, might be some Harrison Ford movies, might be whatever. It may be the Marvel movies or the DC movies. It might be the Batman movies that came out. It might be all kind of movies. Those movies that came out. You know, now's the time to get the physical copies. You know, before they go all digital. You know, so yeah. The industry's moving, and it looks like we're moving to an all digital future. You know? Yeah. Starfield just came out, and Microsoft want to go. They want to go all digital with Starfield. Yeah, folks, that's where we are in video games. Some people still love. Some people still love owning physical copies of games. You know, and it's going to take them some time to adjust. You know, to the digital digital gaming. You know, so yeah, maybe it's a trust factor. So yeah. But other than that, man, that's all I got to say on this. But yeah, digital it is, folks. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. Go. Peace.